Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the England TNO playthrough in Hearts of Iron 4 here on the channel. Today we're finally in a position where we can do a writing on the walls, which is the thing we need to do to spark the revolution so we can actually move forward in this playthrough. Oh my god! So we're going to start that off, and again guys, if you do enjoy today's episode and you do enjoy the content, don't forget to of course click that like and that subscribe button. We do have Hoi 4 content coming out every day. I don't know how I'm going to maintain it, but I will, because you guys are awesome. You've been so patient with me over the last year or so. In order to give back, I will make sure to maintain this daily upload speed. So again, if you enjoy, like, subscribe, stay tuned, and let's get on with the episode. Okay, so now that that event's finally finished, that focus is finally finished, we can move on to this event. A convenient illness. As as Timmy sat on the couch with the telly turned on some children's show, he reflected that maybe he should take a day off work more often. Not every month, or every 6, but maybe once a year wouldn't do any harm. His daughters seemed ignorant of the fact that he was watching them instead of their mother, and had busied themselves assembling the dollhouse he'd bought them with what he was telling Martha was a special bonus. And truth be told, it was a special bonus. It wasn't every day a man showed up at the door and offered you a 500 quid to stay home on a specific day. Very true, very true. I mean, I'd take the offer. Tim wouldn't have acted on it, except for the fact that he'd caught several of the younger constables chatting amongst themselves on the subject, and upon some discreet inquiries, we're going to go with that one, inquiries, had even discovered his boss, the chief inspector, was taking the king's speech off. If everyone was doing it, why not him? He could think of a lot of things that he'd rather do than stand about in a line all day and watching the crowd riot. Something was reinforced as his wife brought the tea tray out and set it on the table. Oh yes, no need to go to work today. Finally, finally, oh my god, you can tell it's an early morning, can't you? I can't read for anything. Family couldn't be its own reward, indeed. Oh my lordy door. Right, move on. It's time to get rid of the Edward. Someone's got a bobblehead. It's about to bobble off. And it has finally been accomplished. The king's speech. Court. The grenade toss had been almost perfect, landing amongst the people behind the king rather than at the traitor's feet. But the result had been impressive nonetheless. The king had been hustled off unharmed, but his cronies hadn't been so lucky. Griselda had left London with help from Sterling's men, and Alexander's smugglers had been taken north, deep into the north too, past Yorkshire, at least if she was to be any judge. It wasn't until Griselda entered the small house in the middle of nowhere, though, that she realized what her actions had truly meant. The men with her had talked about taking her to see the boss, and of the 5 people in the room, it was obvious who it was. It wasn't Bill Alexander standing aside with the beer in hand and chatting with a thin gentleman in a suit. It wasn't Sterling catching the first bit of sleep he'd seen in days. It was a figure almost every English citizen knew. Member of Parliament Claude Auchinleck, a former general who had been the last British officer holding his position at the time of surrender to Germany, a living legend in every sense of the word, and evidently the leader of Her Majesty's most loyal resistance. Griselda gave a salute as she entered, but he waved it off and invited her to sit. They talked for a long time about how the sacrifice of her civilian life was appreciated, how her family had been evacuated along with the rest of her cell, and about her future career prospects. HMMLR had need of operatives to ferry communication between the cells that couldn't be trusted to regular couriers, and according to Auchinleck, she fit the bill perfectly. Death to traitors. Right, we're in the Civil War now. Assassination attempt. Right, all hands on deck. Let's go. We have a new focus tree. Days of the Resistance. Let's go. PP gain. Give me the PP gain. I want all the political power in the world. Right, we've got our shipments. I'm needing a lot of shipments, but guess what? I've got no political power. Well, no, invest in Gloucestershire. Right, hold on. Hold your horses. Right, invest in Gloucestershire, expand in Gloucestershire. Propaganda. Where's Gloucestershire? Gloucestershire, Midlands, Lancaster, Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire's there. I always thought Gloucestershire was there. Oh. Wait. Bristol's in Gloucestershire? You know, it goes to show how much of my own country I know, hey. Right, well, we're going to expand into Gloucestershire. I'm actually going to choose, and I'm going to expand down into the East Midlands. We're going to come through Hull, and then we're going to work our way into Norfolk, and then we're going to go down 7 and try and see if we can't get Manchester and the Lark as well. I will do propaganda. We are at 10-10-10. I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest in the region. There we go. We'll invest. That seems like a great idea. Edward's got the round table going at three more days. We'll see what event this spans up. I'm a little bit curious as to see. Whoa, events gone crazy. Zapata in Chile. That's great. Don't care about Chile. Apparently we've got the Chile event 1,000 times. That's news to me. But righto, okay. Right, gun shipment. Well done. Zapata. Chile again. Well, I don't know why we're caring about Chile so much. We're in the middle of a civil war, but hey. Did you hear about South America? Deeds of the Resistance has been accomplished. Let's go. Men of the Resistance. Claude Auchinleck looked at the table and saw a motley crowd of men, all of them holding beliefs and ideologies that would otherwise make them utterly incompatible with one another. But they were men who would fight and die together to see the Nazis removed from England. There were Claude's, there were own, wait, there were or they were? There, I think they would fit better. There were Claude's own HMLR forces, men who had joined up with him from inside collaborative government. They sat on the reformist wing of the Royal Party, but they secretly pledged their lives when the time came for establishing New 3 England under blah, 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 SAS, cool, blah, 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 Cable Street. Claude looked at each other. Cool, here's our next move. Great. You know what? Some require deep reading. Some desire a skim. And this is important because now this is where I potentially screw up or I do well. So, Sterling's methods will increase in Yorkshire, Who Dares Wins will give us HMLR support in Newcastle, Sussex and Yorkshire. A couple of tongues. Again, stability. Taking the Midlands, staying in the north, moving south. I think moving south is the best option. Oh, Canada. Wait, we await Mr. President. Dominate Lancashire. Operation Stock. Okay. They will speak of Sussex. No. So, wait. Sterling wants to bomb Sussex. Claude wants to wait for the Americans' help to take Lancaster. Or Lancashire. And Bill wants to call in the Canadians. We're kind of screwed in each option. Win with Wingate. You know what? I think we're going to go with Bill. And it gives the daily political power as well. 21 days. You know what? We're going to go with Bill. Bill sounds like he's got his noggin screwed on. We'll go with that. Things are looking good, though. Because we've finally got a political power increase per day. We've got 0.2. We're making progress. We've got 0.2 coming in a day. After I finish this focus, Bill's going to give us 0.15, which takes us to 0.35. Slowly but surely, our political power is going to grow. This is fantastic. I need to get the political power in ASAP. So HMR, blah, 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 blah. I need to try and get on top of this. A day in the life of a Yorkshire MP. That's fantastic. I'll tell you what, though, coming out of when it comes to Yorkshire, a discussion needs to be held. What's the best thing to come out of Yorkshire? Is it Yorkshire puddings or Yorkshire tea? I'll let you guys have that argument in the comments down below. For me, my favourite tea isn't from Yorkshire. I'm sorry. My favourite tea is PG Tips, right? As for what comes out of Yorkshire is the best, I'd have to say Yorkshire puddings. Honestly, Yorkshire puddings are one of the best creations in British history, and it originates from Yorkshire. One of the best products they've ever offered. But speaking about regional creations, it brings in a little bit of a debate, doesn't it? Which has the best delicacy? So you've got the Cornish pasty from Cornwall. You've got the Yorkshire pudding from Yorkshire. Those two alone are already a debate. Which is better, the pasty or the pudding? You guys decide. You guys decide in the comments down below. When it comes down to a pasty or a Yorkshire pudding, I'm siding with a Yorkshire pudding. I'm sorry, there's no debate in that. Bill's already involved. The survivor. In these times, you take what you can get. That's fantastic. I now get 0.39 a day. Oh my lord! Right, East Midlands again. I'm not seeing a whole lot of state stability. Wait, hold on. That'll give HMLR support. So I did invest, which reduced the stability. Right. Okay. In that case, then, I will go propaganda campaign, and that'll raise it by 2.5. That's probably going to be for the best. Then I'm going to come over to the West Midlands, and I'll do... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving along. I'm going to keep moving along like that, and just do propaganda campaigns throughout the whole of the region Monthly trend for there, monthly trend for there, and monthly trend for there. They're desperately trying to cling to the States. I could go for Sussex and invest and get rid of their stability. Same for there, and then same for London. Just absolutely wreck them from the inside out. If I can get rid of their stability and they just fall in on themselves, that'd be amazing. Small gun shipment. I need to try and get more guns, so I'll send those in as well. This is brilliant. I'm actually having a really fun time with this, and I completely forgot to move on to my next focus. Oh my god, I'm an absolute pleb! Yes, connections under their noses. This will give me an OFN relation boost. I like that. OFN are America, right? No, I'm very wrong with that. Who is the OFN? I've completely forgotten who the OFN is. Is there a party called the OFN? Royal Party Reformists, Monarch, Prime Minister, Royal Party Moderates. No, I don't know who the OFN are. I'm having a bit of a mind fart right now. I'm so baffled. The battle for Italy? Yo, has Italy collapsed? No, surely not. They're not at war with anyone. Yo, Galeazzo Ciano, what's going on, bro? Are you good? Are you good? All right, we still got Frankie. Frankie's in charge. Addy's still in charge. Jean-Louis Tixier Vignacourt. I can't. French names are so difficult. Olier Mordrel. Heinrich. Deliberately butchering the name. What's your name? My name is Heinrich Heimmiller. Just deliberately move. Seish, is that like the weird the German B that looks like an S, the sh sound? Is it Seish? Seish Inkart. I probably butchered that completely. Werner Best. Joseph Turbovan. I really want to butcher some of these names on purpose. Ismet Inanu. Okay, right, you know what? I'm going to butcher names. I'm going to butcher names whilst I pass the time. So we've got Rick Hard Nix on. Lista B. Persson. We have a certain Ad Olfo Lopez Mateos. I'm sorry, I'll do the last one. Last one. Henrique Teixeira Lotti. I'm sorry. This is one of the, this shows my boredom, right? Okay, this is what I do to pass the time. I'm a very simple human being, right? I'm the type of person who sings along to songs while taking the absolute mick out of them. It's the only way I can stay sane in this strange world. Okay, and with that, we finally completed Under Their Noses. We're going to go with Wingate. It's going to give us an event. Now, I'm not entirely sure of what this event is supposed to entail. I'm hoping it's going to be something fairly interesting. A barbaric embrace, which happened a lot in Brighton. I'm just going to ignore this because I don't think this is an interesting one. So it's basically a sob story, which is, you know, fair enough. It's a civil war. What do you expect, you know? But I'm just going to wait, because I need to wait until the next month, because I can only do these once a month. And I'm hoping the result, the Battle of Portman Road. Wait. Hold on a minute. Oh, I see now. I see. So it's a football involving politics again. Good stuff. So Burnley versus Ipswich. Ipswich sided with the government. Burnley were supporting the HMMLR, and whenever one of the Burnley lads scored, apparently they shouted, "Crowds, wherever you may be, fuck off right to your own country." Yeah, I can see that happening in a football match. Okay, it's in the open now. Let's keep moving. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end today at the episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this utter amount of confusion, please do not hesitate to leave a like and a sub, and join us back for the next episode where we continue our visual novel entry into the world of England during 1960s in an alternate history universe, where hopefully we can correct these stats. This monthly trend, I don't know if that's going to correct itself come next month, and it always bases it off the last month's progress. I don't know how these things work, but I'm hoping, key term, hoping that these are all going to start turning blue very, very soon. So without further ado, again, thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Anglo, you've been you. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-da!